Virgo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 22nd through the 28th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Virgo. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Five of Cups. That's a little bit of sadness over there, maybe a little bit of regret, but let's see what's going on. In the recent past, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Empress. Okay, there's love here. There's hearts being open, butterflies flying, rainbows, unicorns, you name it. Surrounding one particular energy. Thank you. And no. In the recent past, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment card. Here, I'll give you this over that. Okay, great. I lied. All right. There's a shift that you're entering as we speak. Basically, very forceful. You're kind of entering in it, almost like excited about it. And I don't think you're excited about any kind of shift, but this one you're kind of showing up. Yeah, I can't wait. So there could be something changing at play for you. Okay, it looks transformative. It looks good. It looks like, oh, okay, it's a good one. But I don't know how you'll take it. But okay. In the immediate future, the Two of Wands, the Three of Swords, the High Priestess. Kind of giving me a sense of having to wait for something, but it looks very painful for some reason. So I'm not entirely sure what the hell is going on here, but okay. Let me do the Two of Cups. No, not the Two of Cups. You know what? I'll just pull for the Two of Cups and we'll leave it at that. The toys were covering the Five of Cups. So let's start there. The Three of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Cups. There's pain. There's good things beyond the pain, but there's pain. Somewhere in there. Almost giving me a sense of, in order to be happy, I have to go through pain, which usually... Kinda, yeah, you know, the reason that we have to go through pain in order to experience happiness is because we're filled with so much crap that we have to remove that. We have to heal that. We have to put it out of the way, because through that we're not going to feel happiness. So that's why, you know. But a lot of people kind of develop this limiting belief of, you know, happiness is hard to achieve, or in order to be happy I have to be miserable first, and you know, they live by that. This could be that for you. Because again, I see pain here too. You know, as you're waiting for things to potentially get better in a situation. So reaching that point of happiness more and more, it's like pain is showing up all of a sudden. What do you know? And now you're pointing me to the past and kind of giving me the same concept. So this could be a limiting belief of yours, you know? Happiness is very hard to achieve. Then, yeah, it's going to be hard. All right, for the Two of Cups there, we pulled the Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Temperance card. Okay, learning lessons as you go. So this is basically you looking way back into your past, kind of giving me an overall energy over the concept of love, relationships, you know, how you connect to another. And then as that kind of breaks apart, you get to learn lessons here. And you're telling me I've learned a lot of lessons. Okay, you missed this one. You missed the most important one though. But okay, we'll follow your lead. Let's see where you're taking us. Let's do the Page of Cups. You get the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Yeah, you lose some, you win some. It's yeah, some kind of break apart. You learn your lessons, and then, you know, it gets better with time and with the next relationship you're going to be better, and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's kind of like the philosophy of healing here. All right. But you yeah, I agree. This is kind of how it goes for you. Let's do the Empress, and then we're getting closer to the target here from what I can see. For the Empress, you get the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. There's this rejection to the concept of equal give and take. But you know what's interesting about that? Because we're not even talking about a different person here. We're talking about you and you. Which is very, very interesting, because it's like, what? So at some point in time, you're actually starting to pay attention more to yourself. And what is that exchange of energy between yourself and yourself? Your soul, basically, you know? What you're craving. What you want, what you truly desire. Interesting. I didn't expect you taking me there. I'm like, okay, you know, you're taking me through the regular steps of, okay, this is what happened. I healed, and then I learned, and then I got better, and then like, what? Equal give and take, where the other energy is actually you. There seems to have been quite the rejection to that, which is kind of indicating for me a sense of, oh, so you didn't pay much attention to yourself then along the way until you did. All right. For the Knight of Wands, in the current situation, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups. I think you're one of the only signs that always gives me a sense of, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And it's not coming necessarily from me. It's more like you saying that. You got quite the energy here, quite the passionate energy showing up. And then you're giving me a sense of, I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just going to start stressing about it, and then I'll just kind of pause and just be with this energy. So it's almost like you have to complicate it before you actually flex and just allow it to be what it is. And it kind of goes along the same concept of this limiting belief. You know, in order for me to be happy, I have to go through a lot of pain. So in order to accept something for what it is, I have to first fight it. Make it look nasty and feel nasty. So I'm not sure if you're starting to see how this belief is actually kind of intruding through all sorts of areas there for you and creating all sorts of situations for you. Where all I can see from where I'm standing, it's this beautiful, very passionate, very fun kind of an energy coming through. And you, instead of taking it for what it is, first you need to complicate it. To look at it and be like, why would this energy be like this? I wonder why they can't be more like this or like that or like that. Which basically you're saying, I wonder why this energy can't be something other than it is. So you're not accepting it for what it is. And then somehow you do. Because it's like, I don't have a choice. I have to, you know, if I want to be around this energy, I kind of have to. I can't keep on telling this energy what to be. So, very, very subtle, but deep kinds of lessons here you got going on. For the Wheel of Fortune, in the current situation, you get the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands. The minute you accept, things change to such a flow that it's not even funny. You know, the minute you accept things for what they are. Any kind of energy, for that matter. But you are dealing with something here close by that looks good, feels good, in terms of how this energy shows up. First you complicate it, then you accept it. The minute you accept it, everything falls into place naturally, organically. And at the end of it all, you're like, yay, it feels so good. I'm like, oh, you achieved happiness, you mean? That. Oh, man. Let me do the Judgment card. For the Judgment card, you get the Four of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. You're kind of bummed out. Because you're learning something quite valuable here. You know, you're in the middle of learning quite a valuable lesson and potentially breaking quite the limiting belief. And as you do that, you're kind of pissed off. Oh man, why didn't I see that earlier? Can you imagine if I would have seen this 10 years ago? How my life would have been? Can you imagine how many options could I have had if I just... I'm like, no, I don't want to imagine, because you're not there and it's pointless. Why go there again? Stop doing that to yourself. You saw it now. You weren't ready to see it 10 years ago. Accept it. It's fine. It's okay. You know? If you go down on the rabbit hole of if I would have done this or seen that, or it's going to open up so many doors that you really don't need. You just need to enjoy the freaking lesson you're learning, you know, the value of the lesson you're learning, and keep going with it. Let me do the Two of Wands in the immediate future. You get the Three of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. There's something, you're waiting for something here. It is tied up to a partnership of some sort. It feels good, whatever this partnership is, or whatever this partnership is bringing, feels really, really good, but you have to wait for something. I don't know what the fuck you're waiting for, but you're waiting for something, you know? Or it almost feels like time is of the essence here, and you know that. And I don't see you initially having an issue with that. For the Three of Swords, you get the Four of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords. I'm not sure what you have to wait here. I feel like it's something good, whatever it is. But I see that pattern trying to sneak in, that limiting belief trying, because it has plenty of time. Since you're waiting, what are you going to do? Start thinking. What are you going to think about? I don't know. I'll see. I'll find something. Oh, okay. That is your trap. You know, when you start thinking and overthinking. And again, you're bringing that as something in the way. In terms of, this energy is here. You're supposed to wait to get something out of this, something good. This energy is here. The something good is here. What's in the middle? You starting to think. What about anything possible here? You know, I wonder, well, you know, if I have to wait. Okay, so they gave me 2 weeks to wait. Okay. I wonder if they're going to announce it like a week ahead, like, hey, you know, a pre-announcement of the actual announcement, and then a post-announcement that the announcement has been made. And I wonder how they're going to announce it. Like, are they going to call, or are they going to email? And if they email, is it going to go to spam? And like, but the fuck are you doing? Go enjoy yourself. Do something with that time. Don't do this to yourself, you know. That's your trap. Your own mind. That's the pain, you know, that's in the way of happiness. Let's do the High Priestess in the immediate future. You get the Emperor, the Five of Wands, the Lovers. Yeah, every time same result. Great energies at the end of it, with a little bit of chaos in the middle there, because, you know, that's the limiting belief, and it's going to create that as long as you have this limiting belief, you know, that little chaotic kind of a painful kind of a energy in the middle there. So you got to check that limiting belief out and start changing it, because we can change those, you know, because otherwise it keeps on applying in all sorts of scenarios in your life, you know, in different ways every time. But this is clearly one of those ways. In the current situation, again, you got something going on there that kind of plays out in the same pattern there. So anyways, let me see what the universe has to close it off. The King of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. Keep your eye on the prize, basically. You know, whatever comes in the middle, especially if it comes from here, don't. Keep your eye on the prize. Keep your focus on where you need to go, what you need to achieve in a situation. You know, don't overcomplicate things before you get there, because that, again, that is your trap to falling into pain. And how you fall into pain, it's not like, oh my God, yes, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna be hurting. No, but you're hurting yourself by going off, all sorts of rabbit holes there, and creating all sorts of scenarios that eventually are going to bring pain to you. Assumptions, expectations, all sorts of things. And why do that to yourself? All of that is going to pile up into an energy of pain that is part of this limiting belief. In order to be happy, I have to experience pain first. You're doing it. Just keep your eye on the price here. But anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.